Hi, Grace here from Sweet Grace, and I'm here at the 50Express studio. Today, we're gonna be making some brown butter chocolate chip cookies using my cookie mix, brought to you by 50Express. We are first gonna start by making the brown butter, okay? It's gonna take about maybe 7 to 10 minutes to brown your butter. What you're looking for is the butter to turn from a nice light yellow to an auburn color, okay? You will also start to notice the different aroma coming out of your pan. As the butter starts to melt, you're gonna start seeing some bubbles coming up, and that's okay. That's gonna be the water that's being burned off the butter, and all you're gonna be left with is some delicious cream that is gonna be brown to give you that beautiful aroma, smell, and taste in your cookies. Here's a tip. You could also make it ahead of time. After it cools, put it in a sealed container and you can put it in your refrigerator, okay? And when you're ready to use it, you could just microwave for about 30-40 seconds. Make sure it's not too hot. Once the butter has been browned and you have it in your container, you need to set that aside for a good 15-20 minutes. You do not want your butter to be hot or it will cook your eggs, okay? Okay, as you guys can start seeing, it's gonna start to bubble and foam. That is the water that's being burnt out of this butter. And you'll notice within the next minute or so, it's gonna start changing color from this beautiful yellow into an auburn. And that's what we're looking for. Another tip is make sure that the container you're putting this into is a heat-safe container. Here we go. The magic is gonna start happening now. This right here is your brown butter, okay? Keep an eye on it. Do not walk away from it, especially at this point, because from here it will start turning brown pretty quickly, okay? It's continuing to bubble, which is great. That's exactly what you want, okay, guys? At this point, the butter's already starting to change the color. If you guys could just smell this. Okay, so here we go. It's starting to change color already. I'm gonna turn off the stove. It's already starting to brown. That is the moneymaker right there. And make sure you get all the bits, because that is what's giving you the taste, all this yumminess right here. Okay. For this process, we're going to be using the paddle for your stand mixer. You can also use a hand mixer if you don't have a stand mixer. It's totally okay. Alrighty. So we're going to have here our 2 room temperature eggs, our brown butter that we did earlier. And then also we're going to be using 2 tablespoons or to taste of the 50Express Vanilla. We are going to add your cooled brown butter. And again, make sure you get everything out. Our room temperature eggs, I like to scramble them first. That way they're not being mixed too long. Just very little. Add the eggs. I'm using 2 tablespoons, but if your taste is a little bit more, you can add another ½ tablespoon, okay? Here we go. Make sure everything's incorporated. So now we're gonna add, we have it on number 2. Start adding our mix, that's it. Add in 1/3 of the bag, let that start mixing in. Add another 1/3, and the last bit. So let it come together. I'm going to pick it up just 1 notch to probably number 4. Now this is a fast mix, and I'm going to finish it off by hand. So I'm turning it off in a second. On this step, okay, we're going to be scooping these out using 50Express's red scoop, which is about almost 2½ ounces, okay, just to give you an idea. I just took this off the stand mixer, but I'm going to give it one final mix with my hand. Again, this is a quick mix, okay? You want your cookie mix to be a quick mix. You don't want to overdo it, okay? So I'm just going to come in here and just make sure that I got all that beautiful flour, dry mix ingredients in here. Okay, that should do it. So here we go. So I am going to take a heaping scoopful, okay? So this is not flushed. As you guys can see, this is not flushed. Okay, it's just a little bit over, no problem. Let's get that. Okay, and then we're gonna start placing them. After you place it on the tray, another tip, you wanna press it down, okay? You wanna press it and shape it. you will see that this is a perfect mix. It will not spread. It's gonna keep its shape, which is the beauty of this mix as well. And no chill time, okay? None whatsoever. So it goes from make, bake, and take it where you need to take it, guys. Okay, so now they're on the tray, and we're just gonna press them. Just press them down a little bit. If they fall out of shape, no problem, just reshape them, okay? Press them. So now that you have them all on your tray, we're gonna go ahead and bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 13 and a half minutes. Now keep in mind, guys, that every oven is different, okay? That is set for 350 degrees. We're gonna bake those for 13 and a half minutes. Really quick pro tip here, when you guys start baking your cookies for the very first time, bake only 3, okay? And then you can start monitoring the time, whether you're gonna have to add minute by minute, okay? So don't bake the whole batch, I know you guys want to, but start with 3 and then you could check your oven to see the timing on it. But look at these now, okay? Aren't these wonderful? If you guys could just smell the brown butter. And all this was brought to you so easy and quick by my cookie mix, again sponsored by 50Express. Let's have a bite. Beautiful. They're crispy in the outside, soft in the middle. Right off the bat, the brown butter hits you guys. So again, this mix is especially made for us home bakers. Super easy to use. For more information on where to purchase my 50Express chocolate chip cookie mix, please visit 50expressonline.com.